It's about their stories from the beginning all over again.
Hi, my name is Kerry G and I'm an actor, and I moved to the big city 2 years ago from Australia.
Describe life in the big city for you over the past couple of years.
It definitely has its ups and downs, that's for sure. You know, moving into anywhere that's new, city or country, as in my example. You know, it's getting used to having to build your foundations and your networks, and even the weather is like, I'm trying to climatize with that as well. So it's cold here. But I mean, the difference is, I suppose I've just built my foundations and I've made a whole lot of new friends, which is totally worth the move, whether it was just for my acting, but I think it was definitely bonuses for that, because I'll be big friends with these people for the rest of my life. Mm-hmm.
How has life changed since when you arrived in the big city compared to now?
I would say I have more of an into the city, if you know what I mean. I know the little like ins and outs. So I know how to, I suppose, plan things a little bit better with getting around as well, the city, because it's so massive that you usually, and I live kind of east way, so everything's happening downtown, auditions and stuff, so it's like having to plan and know the ins and outs of what's the best route to get to where you need to be. That has definitely changed. I feel much more comfortable with that, which therefore makes everything feel more comfortable and not so big and scary and lonely, if you know what I mean.
What advice would you give somebody who's just about to move to the big city?
I would say don't go in blinded. You know, I think do a little bit of research with anywhere you move, like especially whereabouts you want to live in the city, because there's different pockets. There's like the really dangerous areas, and then there's the really safe, and the really expensive areas are really cheap areas. You know, you really got to work out your budget and stuff and think where you want to live.
What are some of the rewards of living in a big city?
The best part would be if you do get a job, or when you do get a job, because you have to have a job here. When you do get a job, I find that a lot of the people you meet are also kind of living around the city as well. So you've also got your friend basis, which is great. So I think that's really great thing about living downtown, you know, in a huge city. And there's always something to do. Always something to do. I find it's really cultural here and artistic, so it helps my creative juices as well get going. So I love that. And the energy about the city, it's so huge with so many different people's energies here that it's a nice mix, and you can find a little pocket that fits for you, what fits for you. So, yeah.
Welcome to the big city. Will you make it, or will it break you?
Hi, my name's Thomas Loughlin. I'm a travel agent who recently moved to the city from Ireland.
Describe how you feel having just arrived in a big city.
So I guess I'm still within my first week of arriving. I only came on Saturday, so it's a bit of a mixed bag. The pressures of moving, even a normal move is stressful, but to move to a new city and to a new country can be very stressful, and I've kind of seen that myself. But there's also the excitement of moving to a new city and the opportunities that I'm going to have when I get here. Like in a work environment, the opportunities that this move gives me are immense. But even in a personal environment, getting to know more people, just bringing myself outside my own comfort zone, I always find exciting. I find it's the thrill. I think that it's what's important in life, to keep pushing yourself, pushing your boundaries and bringing on the excitement, and this is definitely what this move has done for me.
What are you hoping life in this new city will bring you?
I hope the city brings adventure. I get excited by adventure. It's something I strive for, and I think it's important for people to step outside of their comfort zone. It brings out a new person in you, and especially within me, it's really what I get excited by. I think that we have to remember that we're only here for a short time, so we got to make it a good time. And that's definitely what the city, once I find my bearings and find my feet, I think that the city will definitely bring that. And I mean, not just the city, but it's so close to other big cities that I can go visit to. And being in the travel industry, I think, you know, will better chance for me to do that. And that's kind of why I love the industry that I'm in. It gives us an opportunity to plan other people's trips and get them excited about what they do. And in turn, it gets me excited about a destination, and I want to go visit there, and I want to see it, and I want to go there. And that's, from this city, I have the opportunity to do that because we're so close to many other destinations that I think that would be awesome too. I'm excited about that as well.
What are some of the biggest challenges you've faced so far being in a new city?
The biggest one is not having your family support that you're used to. Even for the littlest things, when you're at home, whenever you felt worried or under pressure, you could always just run home, like run back to your family, and they were there for you all the time. And they still are there for me. They're at the end of a phone call, but it's different when you don't have them in person, when you don't have them to look at them, when you look at their faces and just see them, and have an opportunity just to call around. For me, family is very, very important. It was the way I was brought up, is to feel that family is the most important thing to you, because at the end of the day, they're the people that have your back when you're at your worst moment.
What do you think of the city so far?
I guess it's different. It's different to what I'm used to. Originally from Ireland, I guess. I'm used to small towns, people knowing your name, knowing like where you're from, what your family background is, to a city where people don't necessarily care and they're so wrapped up in being busy. And that's kind of what I thought the city was going to be like, but it's very much not. People are extremely friendly here. From the minute I landed, from the first person I interacted at the airport to everyone I've met so far, everyone just seems really nice and friendly and welcoming. It's a big city. I guess my struggle is to get to know it. But so far, the part that I have known and witnessed, I love it. It's a beautiful city, and I'm excited to see what kind of adventures it's going to bring me over the next couple of months.
I'm Clayton Timko, and welcome to Metro Refresh.